Hello everyone, welcome back to Poopy Bus Adventures. My name's Veda.
I'm Jeremiah.
And today we're going to be doing a
Poopy Park review. Where are we?
Right now we are technically in, I don't know how to pronounce the national forest. Hoosier. I'll put the name up on the screen, but technically the campground that we are at is called Buzzard Roost Campground.
Buzzard Roost. We read a little bit about it. Apparently, back in the 1700s, there was a meat processing plant somewhere around here, and they would process so much meat and there was so much leftovers that it would cause a stink, and buzzards would come from all around and eat the remains from the butchery.
Yeah.
We read it on a sign over there. I didn't Google it.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, pretty wild. But we're going to be doing a Poopy Park review. As you guys know, we have a rating system. We have 3 different things that we rate. Each can be 5 out of 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Let's jump right in with amenities, which is going to be going over the bathrooms, plugins, trash, and water.
Yes, so there is a pit toilet here on the bathroom. So it's one of the nicer pit toilets. I mean, clearly it's well taken care of.
Yeah,
it's
super
not
clean.
Smelly. Honestly, it looks pretty new, which I don't think it is. I think it's just pretty well taken care of. I don't think there's a lot of people that come out here either.
Yeah.
So.
But the bathroom, the pit toilet's really nice.
Yeah.
But no running water.
No running water now.
So yeah, so no water, no plugins.
No plugins, no.
So semi-boondocking, you're just lucky enough to have a really nice pit toilet.
Yeah.
And there is a trash can.
But it is a small, like, aluminum trash can, you know?
Yeah.
It's not anything, it's not like a big dumpster.
No, but if you need to throw some things away, you can. It's a 14-day limit.
Yeah.
And how many spots are there here?
There are 5 spots.
5 spots. As far as amenities go, I would say like 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 for amenities, just because there's no plugins or water, but the toilet is nice, and it's always nice to have somewhere to throw your trash away.
Yeah, exactly.
So amenities overall,
solid
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. Good score for a boondocking spot. If you guys have been watching, just because it has pit toilets and trash doesn't mean we'll give it like a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the bathrooms are pretty gross.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's nice.
Yeah, just because, you know, it has it doesn't mean it's nice.
Yeah.
The next part that we go into is going to be accessibility, which is going to be going over parking, roads, phone service, solar, and ease of access.
Okay.
So parking.
So parking, again, like he said, there's 5 spots. These spots are all very small. Like, I wouldn't bring anything much bigger than Poopy, like 25 feet at the most, right?
Yeah, like 25, 30 feet at the most.
Yeah, like all of the spots for the parking are pretty small, and then there are only those 5 spots. You can't go and camp. Like, there's these little pull-offs alongside the road. You can't camp there. They're just for like a little turnaround and stuff.
Yeah.
Or I guess trailhead parking maybe.
Speaking of the roads, it was okay getting in. There are some paved parts, there's some unpaved parts, there's some holes in the road, there's some not holes in the road. It was pretty bumpy getting in, even though it was paved most of the way.
Yeah, it was just older pavement that was all, you know, messed up and everything.
Well, there was also that part that was like paved and then gravel and then paved and then gravel.
Yeah, it was a weird little thing.
Yeah, so the roads are okay getting in. Again, we wouldn't bring anything bigger than 30 feet here. Definitely not if you're towing something.
Yeah, no.
If you're like a pickup truck towing a camper, like, yeah, you could make it work. But
again,
don't be that guy.
The biggest thing you could do is like a little teardrop camper, you know?
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to fit anything.
Like literally a teardrop would be perfect. There is also regular day parking for people who come to walk the trail, which we did walk. So there is regular parking if you just live in the area and you wanted to know about the park. Yeah. It is really, really pretty. Obviously, I'll show you guys after. There is, you know, regular parking. Yeah. So it's not just 5 parking spots. It's 5 camping spots, and then there's probably about 10 parking spots.
Yeah, probably.
Phone service.
So it goes back and forth here. Sometimes I'm an SOS and sometimes I have 1 or 2 bars. Like, sometimes I'm able to load a few stories on Instagram, but otherwise, for the most part, it's just very iffy.
So phone service is, yeah, like she said, sometimes I can just sit here and watch YouTube, especially if I'm sitting outside.
I was gonna say, if I'm outside, I can listen to SoundCloud, which if I'm inside, I can't hardly do anything. Like, that's when it goes back and forth for me the most.
Inside, it's like 50-50. Like, I'll watch like a 25-minute YouTube video, but then I'll go like an hour without service, and then I'll watch like another 25-minute YouTube. YouTube video or like whatever. So phone service is spotty. This would be the perfect place for a WeBoost.
Yeah.
Because you get just enough service for something that'll boost your service to be really good.
Yeah, for it to
We
be
don't
worth
have a
it.
WeBoost, unfortunately.
Yep,
But
sadly. Maybe
would
we'll
be a
get
good
one one day.
place. Yeah, maybe one day. Subscribe so we can afford a WeBoost.
Yep.
Because they're freaking expensive. So phone service, hit or miss, but you know, it's cool that we have phone service kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I do like that there is even something.
Yeah.
Next, we will go into solar.
Solar. So when we first got here, we were actually in a different spot because this spot was taken. And technically, there are only 2 spots that get an okay amount of solar.
Well, this spot gets a
decent amount of solar.
Yeah.
But it has also been cloudy and rainy the whole time we've been here, pretty much, besides the first day. And even then, it was cloudy. It just wasn't rainy.
Yeah.
So solar overall, if you're looking for, to be powered up during work. Oh, if you have deployable panels, then it's definitely worth it. But if you have something like on the top of your bus or something like that, and you need to work a lot or you need to use a lot of power, then this really isn't the best spot for solar.
Yeah, unless if you come during a really sunny time and you get the same exact spot we're parked in.
Then you can make it work as long as it's sunny every single day,
Yeah, but because of the full tree saturation in the area, it's hard to get good solar.
Yeah.
So solar, I would say, is like maybe a 2.5.
Yeah.
Like a 2.5.
Because at least we're still getting something,
Yeah. And then the last part of accessibility is ease of access.
I would say it's like in the middle. It wasn't difficult, but it wasn't like super easy, like right off the highway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was like a long road down and then another long road.
And then a little bit of a windy road. So
and then a bumpy off-road. And then we finally made it here. So it's like, I'd say like 3.5 for ease of access.
Yeah.
Because it's not the craziest, but it's also like you are kind of going out of your way to get to this spot.
Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't be traveling to the spot again in anything big.
Yeah, definitely not in anything big. So for overall accessibility is like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
It's a 14-day stay, so if you have a rig with 14 days worth of stuff, and you like,
then it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And then the last section we're gonna go into is beauty, which covers the views, the cleanliness of the park overall, our subjective taste, and then noise or light pollution. Views.
So I think the views are really pretty here. So we're technically on, I don't know, whatever river this is over here. It might be the Ohio River. I'm not sure, but I'll look it up and tell you guys on the screen. Yeah, but so this overlooks the river and we're like up on a ridge. So we're like looking down at the river,
Yes,
so
but
it's
where
really
you are,
pretty.
You can't see the river.
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys both spots because from where we are, it's kind of hard to see through the trees, but there is a beautiful spot that I will run and take the camera to.
There's a cute little lookout.
Yeah, the lookout is amazing.
Yeah.
What a freaking view. I loved it.
And then also the view on the trail is really, really nice. So we did hike the trail. It's very steep and up and down, like the sign says. Like,
very rocky and very mossy. So if it has rained, you will slip.
Yeah.
Because it's way more intense of a trail than I thought it was. Even though there's a sign, sometimes it'll say steep and then there's like log steps you can take down.
Yeah.
This is like literally rocks.
Yeah. It's like this is like a legit trail.
Yeah, it's a legit trail, but very nice trail.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there.
Cleanliness.
I would say it's been very clean.
I don't think I could find a piece of trash if I looked for it.
Yeah, no.
Which is crazy because over the weekend, this place was kind of popping.
Yeah, there were like at least 3 people here. Again, there's only 5 spots.
There was the truck, the RV, the van lady, and then the guy parked here. So cleanliness, again, the bathroom's super clean. I can't find any trash. I feel like this is kind of like a secret spot though that locals come to. Because typically the bathrooms aren't this nice.
Yeah.
The guy's only been here once to clean the bathroom. He literally just came and we've been here for what?
We've been here for like 4 days.
4 days, and it was our first time seeing someone to clean the bathroom. And he came with a water thing and he didn't use it. He just came and looked in there and then it left. So I'm gonna say this is probably like a pretty secret spot.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of traffic coming in and out of here,
Yeah, like this is like where the locals come to chill. So cleanliness is like super nice.
Yeah.
Subjective taste, I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty. I would love to come back here at some point if we're in the area.
Overall, very, 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 very pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah.
And then the last part of this section is noise and light pollution.
So there is zero noise besides like the barge that'll come on the river over here every now and then. But even then, you can't hear it unless you're like right here already looking at it, you know?
And then if you know barge noise, it's just kind of like a low humming.
Yeah.
It's not really like a loud
like
noise.
Beeping, train horn, nothing like that. So very little noise. Light pollution, there's not any lights, right?
No,
honestly,
no
we're
lights.
in the bus by the time the sun goes down, so we really don't even look outside to see if there's light.
Yeah, we used to go
anywhere.
outside more at night, but it is very quiet. It is very serene. The trees don't make a lot of noise. There's not a lot of wind. There's not a lot of... It's been rainy.
Yeah, it's been pretty rainy and overcast and cloudy since we've been here. There are a decent amount of ticks. It does say it on the sign over there, so like just be prepared for that, you know?
Yeah, be prepared for ticks. Yeah, overall, no noise or light pollution. And if I had to give it a rating, it would be like a 1 for the barge every once in a while, but you can barely hear it.
Yeah.
But overall, subjective beauty, I'm going to go 5.
5 out of 5, yeah. It's really
5.
pretty. Especially like you can't beat something that's free, you know?
Yeah, you can't beat free, and you can't beat a nice national forest that's well maintained.
Yeah. So what would we rate it overall? Out of what did we have? Did you write anything down?
We had 5 for beauty. Accessibility, we had it at a 4, 4.5, and then amenities, we had it at a 3.
Okay.
12 out of 15.
Out of 15. That's pretty
12
good.
out of 15 would recommend to visit if you're in the area. Very much worth it. Very serene. A lot of room. I'll show you guys on the walk around both the pretty view and just how much room there is. Like if you have a family or if you have dogs or if you want to stand out and grill, there's little pit fires at each spot.
Yeah.
Not grills, pit fires. But yeah, overall, I would say definitely visit if you're in the area, if you're passing by, if you enjoy spots like this, really serene, chill spots with a trail. If you like trailing, if you don't like trailing, it is still just nice.
Yeah, it's still nice to just hang out, you know?
All right,
But it's pretty. You go show them around.
Yeah, I'll show you guys around. All right, so let's do this. There's the pit toilet over there. Very pretty trees. The trees go up real freaking high too. Big trees. And then this is your typical view. Which, like I said, it is kind of hard to see down there from the regular trailhead. But if we go for a little walk, a little jaunt, that's the whole camping area. So a lot of open space, a lot of open room. Again, big river down there. Trail extends to the left or right. So the more intense trail is that way. The regular trail seems to be this way. We have not walked the regular trail. We took the more intensive trail all the way. Well, as far as we could, because there were some people down there filming with a drone and we didn't want to disturb them, which, you know, if you have a drone, they are very loud. So be aware of your surroundings if you're droning. We're almost to the lookout. But as you can see, it's beautiful. Just a really pretty, really nice, really chill, quiet park. Buzzard's Roost. Not too bad with the bugs overall. But let's do this little reveal right here. Look at that view. Gorgeous. Just let you guys enjoy that for a second. It is the Ohio River. So you get to overlook the Ohio River again, mostly by yourself, because there's not a lot of people that be coming out here. But it's been a pleasure. This is Jeremiah from Poopy Bus Adventures. Another Poopy Park review. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media. We are Poopy Bus Adventures on everything. Let us know if you have a recommendation of somewhere we can go, somewhere we can stay, or if you see us out there, hit us up. But we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.